How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome to the belated review for Paulinho and his Flashback 88 rated card. The reason I didn't upload this last night was because I was ill. The night beforehand, this sounds like excuses, lads, but it generally happened. Never slept a wink of sleep, not a wink of sleep, and then towards the end of like 5 p.m, something like that UK time, I started getting headaches, so I thought, you know what? I'll just go to sleep. I'll sleep it off, and we're feeling 10 times better today. So this is the reason Paulinho has been delayed, but by no means is the delay against his ability. He's a very good player in this game. So lads, if you do enjoy this review, you know what to do. Smash a like on it straight away, and let's aim for 1,000 likes on this Paulinho review, who looks like one of the best box-to-box midfielders on the game. Period. Simple as that. And let's aim for that 1,000 likes, and subscribe to the channel if you're brand new around here. Click that notification bell as well to be notified when I do upload on the channel. As you can see behind us, lads, look, there's my plaque. There's my plaque. I built this yesterday. I built a thing, boys. I built a thing. That was during the daytime where I didn't have any headaches, but we built a thing back there. I'm going to get this whole wall sorted out and stuff like that, so you can look forward to that in the future. So in terms of Paulinho, the position I played him in wasn't right back. He's not a right back, simple as that. Wasn't centre back, he's not centre back, he's not a right winger, he's not a striker, he's not like a left winger, goalkeeper, anything like that. We played him in his position. I wanted to use him as a box-to-box in a centre midfielder position. Whether that be the formation I used, which you'll see in a second, we played a 3 at the back formation, or it'd be a 4-1-2-1-2. We played him at centre mids. And the formation that we did play today, lads, was one you're about to see in a second. But in terms of the instructions on the 3 at the back formation, we went balanced 4, then 3 in terms of depth, because with a 3 at the back, you want them to drop back just a little bit more balanced. We got 5-5-2-2, and that is the kind of custom tactics on this team. And as you can see by the formation, it's a 3-4-2-1. Now, I want to get used to these kind of formation. I used it in draft, and with the right players, this can be electrifying. You put so much pressure on your opponents, and when you're defending, you've got players back to defend. So I wanted to test this out. It's just a bit of an experiment. With Paulinho and the team, it definitely worked as well. In terms of instructions on him, he's got literally nothing. Nothing. I just want him to stick to his position and do what's right for the card, because he's got high work rates. He's going to get forwards, he's going to defend. He's going to do 1 or 2 things, or even 1 or 3 things. Defend, attack, and be the monitor of the midfield. He's going to be the dominator of the midfield. I was going to say dominatrix there. Oh, bloody hell, I've said it, boys. In terms of the work rates, the height, he's 6 foot tall. He's got 3-star weak foot and a 4-star skill move set. And in terms of his in-games, lads, is this the mini hull? What's happening here? Look at these stats, man. They are literally flawless. The only thing you can probably take aim with is the curve. The curve isn't very good, and this could affect his passing. I didn't see any effects. His curve was actually quite good. In terms of the main ones, he felt clunky. 73 agility, +5 with the engine curve. So I did put engine on the card. Takes him to a 91 cent midfielder. And 75 bounce as well. Could be one of the keys to make, well, I think it's mainly the agility. Acceleration 79, sprint speed 75. In terms of the rest of his stats, 88 second positioning, he's got 85 finishing, 87 shot power, 83 long shots and 78 volleys. The passing 88, short pass 84 vision, sensational. Even the long pass of 85. In terms of dribbling, we've been through the agility, balance, reactions 86, the ball control's 88, the dribbling's 84, and the composure is 85. Defending, 84 deceptions, 89 hit accuracy, 83 stand tackle, defensive awareness 78. This is why he could be the best box-to-box on this game, because he's got great attacking attributes, and he's got great defensive attributes. Also, he's got 96 stamina for those high work rates, strength of 85, aggression of 84, and jumping of 96. He looks very dominant. So with that being said, let's get into the clips. Let's show you what Paulinho is all about. So here we go into the clips. Now, you might be wondering, what's his goal scoring record? What's his assist record? He played 8 games for me, scoring 25 and 9. He scored 0 times and got 0 assists because I wasn't playing with a striker or anything like that. Now, he's going to naturally get forward from time to time, but most of the time, he's going to do bits like this. He's going to be around the edge of the area, and he's going to let long shots go off. Or he's going to be defending, and he's going to get tackles in. Simple as that, because he is a very all-round midfielder. He's a box-to-box, and he is an all-round. He's going to receive the ball in these kind of positions, play the ball off, and then you could pass it around him. I think we get a chance with Hulk, but he's offside in the 90th minute. What a score as well. But yeah, in terms of pros, I've got box-to-box. He is the perfect box-to-box midfielder on this game. CDM, Cam, centre mids. You can play him in all those positions, and he'll do a fantastic job in each and every single one of those. I see a beautiful ball by Willian out to the wing of Hulk. But what you're going to see in this review, seeing as he's not going to see any goals or anything like that, is Paulinho. Paulinho, breaking up the play, starting attacks, doing his business, and just being influential in the team, because he was very influential in the midfield, winning the ball back, and stuff like that. Look at this turn, by the way. He's under pressure, and look how easy that is. LC, it's just so simple. It's like, right, so I've got the ball, let's turn two players and just get in behind. That was very good from Paulinho. So in terms of the pros and lads, we do have the box-to-box abilities because they are just flawless, absolutely flawless. Have I just quoted a Jamiroquai song or something? I don't know. In terms of ball control, nuts. Absolutely nuts. It's 88 in terms of stats. Actually, with engine, it goes to 93. But it's very, very good. It can trap a mouse falling out of a burning building. He's that good, man. He is that good on this game. He can trap anything. And the ball's coming across the box, bang, it's in his control. If the ball's coming across the midfield, you do an RBA pass, bang, it's under control every single time. His passing from midfield, as you would expect, is good. But it doesn't generate the curve on it. But I didn't really see too much of an impact with his passing abilities. His passing abilities are very good. With the vision, with the short pass, and with the long pass, all being in the 80s. Actually, high 80s. Actually 90s with the engine chem style. Sensational. In terms of shooting, he is accurate, very accurate, sensationally accurate, but he does lack the finishing ability from time to time, even though, well, it's not his finishing ability, it's getting into areas to score goals. Now, his high defensive work rate could do that because then you've got to catch up with the counter-attack and stuff like that, but yeah, it just didn't click for me in terms of scoring goals, but that's not what I want him for. I want him to be that midfield engine. I want him to be the anchor in the midfield. I want him to be that all-out midfielder that everyone expects him to be, and he was. He definitely was. So shooting, he can definitely shoot with his great shot power, 87, and that troubled the keeper numerous times for me. What you see in the background now is just clips of him in-game. In terms of the strength, he's strong, boys. I don't know what was, but he is strong. And it's the aggression that gives him the edge as well. His aggression is 84. His strength is 85. Very, very strong. His tackling is assured and very, very good. You see a tackle? You want to make the tackle? He will make the tackle. Also, his interceptions are good as well for a centre or a box-to-box midfielder. The only kind of con I did find with him was that he was, in fact, quite clunky on the dribble. And now, this isn't like the be-all and end-all of this card. It's not like he's got all these pros. He's clunky. I'm not having him. I'm just simply not having him. But, he is quite clunky. He needs some WD-40 in his hinges, and he needs to kind of just move fluidly, man. He just needs to move fluidly and just be a bit more natural. His agility lets him down. It really, really does. So, in terms of chem style, I'd probably stick with engine. A sniper would boost that agility even more, or a maestro or something like that, or even an artist. But, honestly, you need to boost that pace up as well for that centre midfield role. So, engine is possibly the best chem style, but honestly, lads, it's a great card regardless. So let's get into that overall rating for Flashback 88 rated Paulinho. So here we go, and as for the rating for Paulinho, the ex-Barcelona man, the ex-Spurs man, who's now got Jose Mourinho as manager, what's going on in the world, is getting an 8.9. He's one of the best box-to-box midfielders on this game. I don't care what anyone says. He's a pure box-to-box midfielder. If you're looking for these kind of players that can attack, can defend, can do it all in midfield, Paulinho is your man. He's got a 3-star weak foot. Honestly, that'll only affect him in the attack. It really, really will. I didn't see too much defensively that would affect him with the 3-star weak foot. It's just when he gets a chance in the box on the 3-star weak foot, it could tend to crumble. But 8.9 is very good for the cards, and it's not safe for the card. I mean, I could have given 9.4, 9.5, or even 7. It was borderline, because he was up and down from games to games, but he's very, very consistent. So the ability from getting up and down the pitch to his consistency gives him that 8.9, and all the pros I talked about and everything like that, and basically only one pro going against him, really, and that is his clunkiness. He is quite clunky on the dribble, and clunky on the turn and whatnot, but with that, he's strong on the turn, so he can hold players off and do the same thing as I showed you in one of the clips, where he has two people behind him and just goes straight through the middle of them, because he's got that strength about him. In terms of value for coins, he's getting 8.6. I know what you're going to say. 170k on the Xbox, 160k on the PlayStation for someone that's in an off league is very, very bad. Lads, there's loads of Brazilians on this game you can link them to, and one of those ones is from Icon Swaps. If you did Roberto Carlos, lads, you're onto a bloody winner, boys. You've got a strong link straight into Paulinho right there. He links into Willian, he links into Hulk, a strong link into Hulk, he links into Neymar, he links into Allen, he links into Mascherano, for example, from the same league. He links into loads of players on this game. I thoroughly reckon from the league he's in, the Chinese league, the CSL, I think they call it the CSL, they'll probably get more flashbacks as the year progresses. So he's getting 8.6 in that category. Enjoyment ratings in 8.5. lads, like I said, box-to-box midfielder extraordinaire. He's just fantastic at doing what he does on the field, and he does it, as you probably guessed, very, very effectively. And as for FUT Champions, he's a starter for me, and I'm going to start him this weekend in FUT Champions. I've made the transitions in my squad. I've got 2 icons from Icon Subs. I've got Guardiola and Roberto Carlos. So I'm just stick him in that 4-3-3 formation and just have him alongside Guardiola in midfield. And it's going to work. And yeah, he's definitely a starter. If you guys can get Paulinho into your starting squad for FUT Champions, even rivals, try and do that. In the 8 games I did play, he didn't impress in terms of goals or assists, but he was so solid in midfield that he was definitely noticeable every single match. So he got 0 goals, 0 assists, and average match rating 7.8, 7.3, 8.0. And in terms of links, I've already been over them, but he links to like every Brazilian on the game, obviously. But he's got some very, very good links. The Brazilian icons are OP when it comes to linking Brazilian players. In terms of single player, I'd put Gini Wijnaldum in there. Now, Wijnaldum could get an inform next week. That would see him go to an 87, maybe an 88, but most likely an 87. I reckon they're quite similar in the way they play on the fields, and especially in the same kind of, I don't know, category in terms of pace. They've got very similar pace on this game, does Gini Wijnaldum and Paulinho. And that's one of the reasons I've got him in there, because Wijnaldum can attack, he can defend, and he can play the box-to-box role, the exact same as Paulinho. In terms of key pro, will be his perfect box-to-box abilities, which would sell the card to many people on this game. And it definitely caught my eye when I looked at the card. I used the card, and then I was like, Jesus, I'm kind of glad I did this card now. In terms of key con, it is clunky. The best chem style would probably be Engine. Takes him to a 91 cent midfielder, 90 red cam, and 88 CDM. Those are the 3 important positions, an 89 centre forward and an 89 right midfielder. In terms of the best within that league, Paulinho comes out on top of a Mascherano, and in terms of the best Brazilians within the position of a box-to-box, I reckon Paulinho is better than Allen. That's saying something, boys. That is saying something. In terms of passing, he's getting a 7 out of 10. The shooting will be an 8 out of 10. Just look how well balanced these are as well. Physicality, 9 out of 10. I mean, how can you not give him a 9 out of 10? With 96 jump and 96 stamina, 85 strength, and 84 aggression. What a specimen. In terms of dribbling, it's getting a 7. And lads, I just want to go back to what I said at the start. I do apologise for no upload yesterday, but I was ill. I was feeling it, boys. I just had to take a night off. And yeah, I really do apologise for that. I'll try and get whatever comes at 6 today. If anything comes at 6, to get that out for tonight. I'll try. If not, it'll be out tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon. Just so stick around for that, lads. Stick around for that. But I hope you have enjoyed this review. If you have, once again, bring that hype. Smash that like. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new around here. And as always, I will catch you guys next time.